This video is to explain about the dinner date portion of the Amish weddings in my community. So in our community, the young folk would eat lunch like normal and then spend all day at the wedding. And then that evening, usually around 7 or 8 o'clock, they would all file in for supper. And they would have, if they were in a relationship, they would go sit next to their girlfriend. And if they were single, the three hostlers would file around and ask all the boys who they preferred to take to dinner. And if they had a choice, they would name the girl. And then they would go and ask this girl if this was okay. Now, if the girl didn't agree, you didn't get to go to dinner with them. Normally, I would just say, I don't care. I want to go in by myself. And so they would just let me do that unless they were picking on me. They would just write me down with some random girl and they'd go ask her. And if you didn't have a choice as a guy, then they would just go ask random girls until one of them said yes. So you were kind of at their mercy. In some stricter communities like Ashland, Ohio, where my cousins lived, and I was at quite a few weddings up there, they didn't have a dinner date. They had a lunch date. So after the wedding services were over, the married people would eat and the kids, and then the young folk would eat like an hour or two after that. And then they would pair up and go in with the boys and girls pairing up for, say, like a lunch date. And then after that, most of the young folk would leave except the close relatives, and then they'd all stay there, and there would still be a supper for like the relatives and stuff, but nobody would be paired up.